What's up, everybody? Figured we'd do a little video game pickup video today, starting out with going to the Salvation Army here in Poughkeepsie, New York. Never, or should I say, typically I don't buy these, but there's actually a lot of value on these, and I picked all of them up for $21, so $7 a piece, including tax, and potential value of about 150 bucks. I was shocked if I could get rid of them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to another place. I'm going to go to a game store out in Connecticut, and I'm going to see if they're interested in taking these on trade. I don't know if this is something they'll take or not, or maybe I'll have to sell myself. Either way, we'll give it a shot. I don't typically make it out to Connecticut often during the week. It's just a little too far away, so we're going to try to do it today. We're going to try to go to Game Exchange. I think there's another game store out there, and Savers, and maybe a Goodwill, and see if we can pick up anything, and maybe we could even sell those guitars and flip them and make a quick profit. That would be awesome. I have a feeling they're not going to want to buy them, but you know what? You never know if you don't give it a try, so we'll give it a shot. I've also reached down to a show and possibly finally vending at a show and get rid of some of my surplus games, because I got a lot. That is going to be Retro Game Expo in Hartford, Connecticut. I've been there several times, and I've been a buyer there several times, but I've never been a reseller. So I really need to get rid of some stuff, some games, and that would be a good show to go to. I've contacted them. I'm waiting for a response back and seeing if I could possibly be a vendor. So if anyone's in the
400 feet.
Well, before we got rudely interrupted by the GPS, what I was saying is this show is in Hartford, Connecticut, August 26th and 7th. I believe it is a Saturday and Sunday. So if anyone's in the Hartford, Connecticut area, I'll update you guys, and maybe you guys can stop by the show. It does cost money to get in, but it's a lot of fun. They have everything from video game vendors. You can play some arcade games, pinball machines. You can play some retro games like the original NES, Super Nintendo, TurboGrafx 16. So it's a pretty cool show. So if you guys are into that, I recommend that you attend. We'll see if I get in. We're waiting for them to review my email, and then I can put my application in and go from there. But I'll let you guys know what I decide to do, whether or not I decide to vend there or not. You know what? I don't care if this video is demonetized. I love this song. Had to make a quick stop at 7-Eleven. We don't have these near my house. We have one, I guess, like kind of near my house, like 20 minutes away, but I forgot I was meeting with this guy. I needed to meet with this guy that was about an hour and a half from my house on a deal on a game console. And when I was coming out here to Connecticut, I said, hey man, can you meet up? And he said, yeah, sure. So I met up with them at the 7-Eleven. This is what I bought. I'm trying to collect all these. The Funtastic Nintendo 64. These are pretty cool. Paid $120 for this. Originally it was a $130 he was looking for, but I negotiated down a little bit because it had a third-party wire, and I didn't realize that the controller didn't work. So that kind of stinks. But yeah, we got this, and then I walked in, and I'm like, wow, look at these shirts. These are awesome. I got to get these. So I got 2 Slurpee shirts that are pretty awesome. $10 a piece. And now we got to get back on the road. Now, of course, you can't go into a 7-Eleven without getting a Slurpee. Ooh, that's good squishy.
Oh, she won't hold! She's breaking up! All done. If you survive, please come again.
Whoa, that's good squishy.
We have arrived at our first location, do a little game hunting. Savers. Savers is basically like a Goodwill. We don't have these near us, but sometimes you can get some pretty cool stuff in here. Let's go take a look. Nothing in the main case, but the good news is they have another case over here, and the last time I was in here, I found GameCube games. All right, let's take a look, see if there's anything good in here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Mario Kart for $25. Sega Saturn games. Oh my god. And this is interesting. A sealed copy of Top Gun on VHS. $10. Is that worth it? pretty interesting. Went to the video game section. Nothing over there for me. They had a couple of Sega CD games, but sports games and no manuals, just eh. So I did get to pick up this though. This is crazy. This Labo set for $6, $5.99, and it's brand new. It's still sealed. The side of the box is open. I went and looked in there to make sure everything was in there. Everything was in there. The game was brand new, sealed, and these sell for $50 to $75, which is absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, our next location is so close. I didn't have to drive. I could just walk right over. It's a video game store. I forget which one this is. I think it's Game Exchange, but I'm not 100% positive. So we'll go over there. Yes, it is Game Exchange. So we're going to go over there, and I'm going to ask them if they would take the guitars. And if they do, then I'm going to have to bring them over. Here we are at the Game Exchange. I like this store. Hit or miss. Depends on what comes in on trading. So we'll go inside, see if they have anything cool to pick up today. Walking back over to the car now. Now I got to jump from one plaza to another. I got to pull out of this parking lot, go to the next plaza. And they do take the guitars. He said generally about $10 a piece, but they do look them up. So he's going to see what they're worth and going to decide whether we trade them in. I don't typically trade things in because I'm willing to put in the work to try to sell the items when I do sell items. So, but we'll give them a shot and see what they say. One thing that sucks is as I was walking out, somebody was walking in with trades. I was the only one in the store for a few minutes, but let's see what they give us for these 3 guitars. All right, still got the guitars. I was actually shocked. I paid $21 for these, including tax. They offered me $46 cash or $69 in trade. That's right, I said 69.
You guys are really us. What number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
But there is another video game store right down the road, and I'm kind of curious to what they're going to offer for these, because as good as that offer is, they really didn't have anything I wanted. So 69 trade, I'll take the trade for $21. Hey, listen, I only paid $21 for them, so that's not a bad deal. Quick, easy flip. Let's go to the other game store and check it out. On the way to the other retro game store, I came across a Goodwill, so we got to check this out. Let's go inside the Goodwill, see if we can find some video games in here. It was on the way. Well, a swing and a miss at the Goodwill. I think there's another Goodwill on this road. If I happen to pass by it, I'm going to stop. Had a couple cool DVDs, but things that I had already, so no pickups in this store. But then I spotted the other video game store, Retro Games Plus. We're gonna go check that out real quick. Let's see if they'll take the guitars on trade-in. These guys always have cool stuff in here. I don't know if they pay more or they charge more, and that's why they have it. I have no idea, but we're gonna go in and see if they'll take on trade the guitars. Let's see what they say. I asked him, he said yes, they do. So we're gonna bring these in. Let's see what their trade-in offer is, their cash and trade, and maybe we can make a deal. Here I have a feeling that if I do that, I'm probably gonna get something. Let's see what we could turn $21 into on these 3 guitars. I'm fine with trade, that's perfectly acceptable to me. While Game Exchange would not let me record in the store, I asked them, Retro Games Plus is okay with it, and this is crazy. You're not gonna believe what they have. It's unfortunately not for sale, but I'm like this close to buying one of these, so I've never gotten to play one, and I'm kind of curious. It's kind of awesome to actually see one and walk into a store. And I've been in here 4 or 5 times and never actually played one or seen one in here. That is the Vextrex, and look at this thing. This is so cool. I'm so excited to play this. I actually am working a deal right now on one of these to try to get one. So, what do you have any idea what these are worth? Like if I was to buy
about 300.
$300 is the deal. Yeah. That's what I offered. I offered $300, and she thinks it's worth $1,000. This lady, and she has the box.
No,
I know it's
not that much.
Yeah. I told her maybe if you put it on eBay that you'll get something better, but then you're gonna have to ship it, and that's dangerous. So I'm gonna try this out for the first time. Let's give it a shot. All right, here we go. The controller pops in like that. It's pretty cool how that works like that. And evidently we were already playing. I don't think it's a controller that you're going to be able to hold. I think this is something that you're going to have to do like this. And there are overlays for this. Oh, where am I? All right, so I'm not. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, okay. All right, figuring this out. Oh, this is cool. Oh my God! Ah, it's harder. It is way harder than it looks. By the way, if you guys mastered this, let me know. In the meantime, while I'm doing this, the guy that works here is doing some hard work in trying to figure out what all my guitars are worth, and then I'm sure we can find something in this store that's for sale. He said these go for about $300, so I think I made this lady a pretty fair offer on this machine. Hers is boxed, so you gotta, as a game collector, the boxes are worth a little bit more. I would love to get good at this. This is very, very difficult. What is that game? You remember what the game is that this is like? Asteroids. Is it Asteroids? Where you fly around?
Yeah, I think it may actually be Asteroids that you're playing.
I think isn't it Berserk? I thought this was Berserk.
Berserk has Crazy Auto in it.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the monster at the end where it just scary tries to attack you.
This is awesome though, man. I wonder what these were brand new. I think brand new these were about $300 actually. I feel like they were expensive. Oh, I'm getting better at this. Dude, this is awesome, man. How did this not make it? Maybe price. It's like the Neo Geo and 3DO, they were just too expensive. The Jaguar, you had to have money to buy this stuff. It's not like today. You buy a PlayStation 5 for $399, or I'm sorry, $599. I think that's what they're going for now. Wow, did I actually make it? Oh, that was cool. I actually made it. And they have like little overlays you can put on here too that are pretty cool. Kind of tries to add like color. It's not really, but
Graphics not included.
yeah, graphics not included. This is awesome though. I mean, there is really nothing like this. This is so cool. So I'm not gonna lie, as a gamer, Game Exchange is pretty cool, but this store, independently owned, I believe, has a lot more to offer and a lot more selection. And just them letting me film in here because it's not corporate, is super cool. And they got a lot of cool stuff. Now, I have shopped here before, so here are some boxed NES games as well as some high-end boxed Sega Genesis games. This is something I'm recently keeping more track of, is manuals. I need manuals for some of my games. This looks like a lot of the stuff that I don't need. Oh, I just got this game. Did I need the manual? Oh my God, I gotta go back on my video and see if I need this manual, because I do have that game. But I don't know if they're gonna have NES stuff in here. I wrote a list down of NES and GameCube stuff that I need, but I don't know. There's a Super Nintendo game. Oh, there we go. There's a GameCube game. Or not there. There. I'm gonna have to check my list and go through these. All right, we got a value on our guitars, 42 cash or $70 store credit. I have a feeling that I can find something in here. And in fact, I already found a few small things I need in here, like some owner's manuals. Man, if they were selling this, I would put my $70 towards this and buy this. Oh, that would be such a great deal, but not for sale. All right, let's go over to the high-end case. This is the high-end case. We got $70 to spend, so let's look over here. And usually I can find something here. I'm trying to do a complete Jaguar collection. I don't know if there are any Jaguar games in here. Yeah, we got one. Pitfall. I don't know if I have Pitfall. $55 game. There's a box game. Dino Dudes. That one I don't think I have. Not really into the boxed Jaguar games, but I'm not against buying them. Well, it looks like we actually have a choice between 3 Jaguar games. We had the Dino Dudes, Pitfall, and then all the way up here, I didn't even catch this, not exactly in my price range, but a complete boxed copy of Atari Carts. That is a lot of money. Looks like they have another case in here with some games in it. High-end, expensive games. I have this one. Look at that. 112 bucks. I have that brand new sealed. But I did notice in here 2 more Jaguar games. One that I have and one that I don't. So, crazy story here. Toomba. See that right there? $141. I found that at a Goodwill in the bins. Loose disc. I paid 3 cents for it. I sold that for $100. It's amazing what you can find. Oh, there's a complete copy of Raiden, and they have a loose one. Oh my gosh, that makes it hard. What do I go for? All right, we were gonna get 2 games. We're gonna get this Dino Dudes right there. Hopefully it's complete in box. We're gonna find out in a moment.
I think I see the manual.
See the manual there? And the stickers are notoriously fall off these things.
These are...
No, not those stickers.
Oh, okay.
The stickers on the cartridges, the glue just comes loose. What do you expect? It's Atari, right? Wow. Yep. Yeah, it has a rough looking manual. It's got a manual, I guess, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go look at the other one.
Which one?
The other one is... Where'd it go? It is Raiden right there, complete in box. Hopefully it's all the way in the back there. All right, the store is awesome. 70 bucks for the guitars. He accidentally only gave me 60 store credit, so he gave me 10 bucks back cash. Very honest. Got 2 Jaguar games, and which is awesome. Got 2 manuals for Wii Sports Resorts. I put the other manuals back because I wasn't sure if I had them or not, and I just don't want to end up with a bunch of manuals laying around, so I put those back. If you guys are ever in the Orange, Connecticut area, check this store out. Retro Games Plus. They are awesome and they are super nice, and they let me record in there, so pretty cool. Thanks, guys. I have to say that was kind of fun, actually. You know, I've never flipped anything before like that. I bought something for $20, came to 21 bucks, and I got $70 trading credit for it. So I picked up 50 bucks and bought some games, and it's pretty cool. You know, so it's basically like I got one of those games for free, and I paid, you know, almost retail for the other one. But you know what? I feel like I got a good deal, and they got some merchandise that they could resell. It was definitely worth more than I got on trade-in, which you expect. But you know what? I paid 20 bucks for it, and now I don't have to haul around these big guitars. So pretty cool for everybody. All right, we have to charge the car because we don't have enough range to make it home. So we're gonna use this EVgo charger and charge up the Mach-E for a little bit. Definitely need this. And it looks like we're charging. So this is the state of the charge. We have 24% on our battery. The vehicle's been plugged in for about 25 seconds. And yeah, this is a very slow charger at only 50 kilowatts. But you know what? I charge a lot for free. But yeah, now we got to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna go in Trader Joe's. I've only been in one once, and I'm kind of hungry. I'm not sure if they have anything where I could just pick up and eat real quick or not. I'm not very familiar with Trader Joe's. I know people love this store, but I'm not too familiar with it. But let's go inside. We'll check it out. I just want to get up to 100 miles so we can make it home. Then we're good. Well, I gotta say, Trader Joe's is, I don't know. Everybody, I don't know, the hype of Trader Joe's, I didn't think, wrong way. You want to do a dance? You could do a dance for me. I mean, we could do it. You're doing it the wrong way. There you go. I don't know. I didn't do anything for me. I mean, you know, maybe it does stuff for you guys, but yeah, I ended up with some flowers and some apples, and that's it. Now I still got to find something to eat while the car's charging. So I'm going to go take a little walk in this 90-degree weather. Well, we found 2 places to eat. Some chicken place, and we got Jimmy John's. I know nothing about either of these places. Not sure which one we're gonna eat. Apparently Jimmy John's is a sandwich place. Maybe some of you guys knew that. I didn't know that. So I think I'm gonna go for this chicken place. I do feel like some chicken. I was thinking Popeyes, so this is pretty close. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so Haven. They have like 4 locations, local thing. I asked them if they mind if I bring my water in, so I'm gonna walk back to the car since I have time, because they told me it'd be 6 or 7 minutes, which is good because that means it's being made fresh. And it was $7 for a sandwich. I don't eat a lot. I think I say that constantly. So a sandwich is good enough for me. I don't need any fries and things like that. Even a slider would do it for me. So we're gonna walk to the car, grab a water, and try this out. We're back at the car. There's our water right there. Grab that. Let's see how the car's doing. This water's getting kind of hot. Let's see what we're up to. All right, 96 miles. So we're gonna eat that sandwich and we're gonna be good to go. All right, here is what we got. A little slider. Close to $7. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that. Got a chicken tender, some coleslaw, pickle. Hot. Well, it's very crunchy. Very hot heat-wise, not like spicy. I will tell you guys, that was not a cheap electric vehicle charger. I added about 70 miles of range, and it cost me $15.63, which is ridiculous. Not all chargers are like that. I have one near my house that's a level 3, and believe it or not, anyone who's watching this that knows anything about EVs, you do not find level 3 charging for free. I have one by my house that's free, so I've used that constantly, and you know what? It's more than made up for it because that one was free. So you know what? I can deal with $15 once. And look what I found, our second Goodwill Superstore. We're gonna go in this one, see if we make out any better here, and then we're gonna go home. Well, Goodwills used to be awesome. Used to be able to get video games in them constantly. Seems like it's a lot more difficult to find video games in Goodwills, but you never know, maybe we'll have some luck here. Looks like we actually found some cool things here. Operation SpongeBob operation, but I've talked about this in the past. Crossfire.
You get caught up in the crossfire, 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 crossfire. You'll get caught up in it.
This is awesome, and for $5, I wonder if the BBs are in it. This would be cool. This is something that hasn't happened in a while. A Goodwill where I actually had to grab a shopping cart because I got some cool items. Very shocking. Haven't found anything cool in a long time, and I'll show you what I got. First off, I love Battleship. This is not old, it's a retro series. I remember when they were selling these in Target. This was $3. I love this. I have it, and it's missing 2 ships, 1 for each side. So, you know what? Now we got another one, and this one's complete, so we're good to go. And this is awesome. Crossfire, which was only $5. It looked like it was complete to me. These selling used on eBay are selling $40 to $50. I'm not going to sell this. I've been looking for this to play. Hopefully my daughter wants to play. It is a ridiculous and possibly dangerous game that I can't believe actually exists. But yeah, hopefully all the BBs stay on. And you know what I'm just noticing? I think I saw that piece. I don't know if I saw that piece, but maybe it's in there. Last thing I got there was, believe it or not, Starbucks mugs can actually be worth some money. So I didn't even bother looking this one up because it was just $2. It is brand new, never used, so I figured to grab that. So spent about $10 on all this stuff. I think I made out pretty good. Well, I think that's gonna do it today for the hunt, guys. I gotta get back home, make some dinner, and yeah, had a lot of fun. Found a lot of cool stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, share and subscribe to the video, and as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.